All right. Well, let's get into some viewer emails and stuff.
Yeah.
And you guys, thank you for sending everything. As Sergio said, he tries to skip to everything. He can't get it. And, he's not Uber support, so he can't do anything. We don't have an in with Uber where we can say, hey, do this for us. We don't do that. We don't have that.
I wish I did.
Perfectly frank, we don't have that. But there are emails, and we're going to probably try starting to highlight some of these because when it comes to questions and stuff like that, it's something that we can highlight out for you.
Yeah. So, this is from North Carolina, and I titled it like I do an article, North Carolina Driver Dilemma. And she was sweet enough to send me some screenshot as well. We're going to see. So I wanted to share with you about the upfront earnings that Uber has started in Charlotte, North Carolina. I also called Uber support, and they told me something. They really didn't answer the question. How surprising. They told you something and they didn't really answer the question? Shocking. I informed Uber that I picked up a ride at the airport, first ride, which you're going to see on the screenshot, and drove to a location just south of downtown Charlotte, which was a total amount of 10.1 miles that took me 18 minutes and 45 seconds to complete. Once I dropped off person off, 1 mile out from the first stop off, I got another request, second ride, to drive back to the area of the airport. That took me 30 minutes and 49 seconds. So literally 12 more minutes complete with a total miles of 16.2, which is 6 miles more than the original trip, the first trip. The first ride,
12 minutes more.
12 minutes more, yeah. The first ride paid $15.40. Good trip, right? $1.50 a mile. Nice. The second ride, I'm going like, how do I answer this poor girl? The second ride payout was $11.73. How is this possible? She goes,
I don't know. And it comes back to the rides that we went. How were some of those rides $10, $14 more, and they're still longer rides?
First of all, I said, why even did you take it? That's the first question. Second question was, she goes, look at this poor girl. I decided to call Uber support again. I'm like, why? Glutton for punishment? And asked if they could do a fare review, and they stated that both fares were accurate and based on the resources they had. I acknowledged the fact that he saw there was a difference in the miles and time. Good. He kept saying that the upfront earnings wasn't put in place to help with the balancing of shorter rides to the longer rides. I go, this is bullshit. There is no balancing here, bro. I drove 6.1 more miles and 12 more minutes to make $5 less or $4 less. Now, in what common sense math book does that work in? So you do almost double the work and drive 50% more miles, then you make 40% less money.
I have no idea.
What kind of math is this? Is this like fucking Uber math? Here are the trips. Here are the trips.
Screenshots.
Here are the trips. Yeah, out of the airport, $15.40, 10.1 miles, $18.45. And here's the second one. The reason it's $15.47, by the way, some poor soul tipped there, $4. So that's why it's $11.73 or $3.50, whatever they tipped there, because it says there's a tip. So it was truly whatever the numbers she put up were absolutely true. Right here, $11.18 plus 55 cents. I go, how is this possible? How is 16.2 miles and 30 plus minutes is 40% less than this? She goes, how is this possible, Serge? I didn't get any answer from Uber support. And now I'm going like, what do I tell this girl? What do I say? Like I say, I'm an idiot. I don't know. I told her, I go, listen, you shouldn't have taken that trip. Maybe I was harsh. I don't know. Because the first trip is very doable trip. Perfectly doable trip. Yep. Second trip is not a yes trip. It's a no, sir. Unless, look, maybe she took it to go back to the airport to take another trip out. I don't know what her plan was. But that's a no-no. So you got to decline people. Please stop accepting these willy-nilly trips. Please go with your app off. Please. So I answered her. I go, next time, be more careful. Don't take these garbage trips. That's my advice. I mean, she's probably disappointed, but I go, hey, what do you want me to say? So that's one. Yeah. That's one.
Honestly, my takeaway on this is I have no idea where they pulled those numbers from because, you're getting paid less to go further and longer. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
Those are real. We didn't doctor any of this shit. So
yeah,
like, there you go.
Oh no, I know this area very well.
Well,
That's
how's
where I
that
started my
possible?
Uber career, was in Charlotte.
Okay, there you go. I have another guy from Nashville now. Like, I get these, and I'm all like, I'm gonna die. So here you go. I mean, you know what? I'm all joking. All joking aside, I do appreciate these. I have tons more of these, but I just picked going forward. I'm gonna pick a few and put these up there so you guys know you're not alone. You're going into this shit. There are a lot of drivers in your shoes. So I goes, hey Sergio, what's up? What's up? Great show yesterday, which was last Tuesday. I got this on Wednesday or Thursday. Huge fan. Love how you call it the way you see it. We're trying to do exactly that. There are some there are some of the bullshit garbage orders Uber likes to send. I live in Nashville, a very busy city, and I know today is a busy day because the CMA Awards, Country Music Awards, are downtown tonight. I'm going like, oh yeah, you're gonna swim in cash, it's gonna surge, wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
As a driver, I refuse to take this bullshit, and I hope other drivers will as well. You know what, buddy? I'm not gonna say the name, but if everybody was like you, we'd all be better off. Personally, I don't give a damn what tier I am. I'm like, I don't either. I'm blue and don't give a crap about getting to diamond or platinum or care about any of those so-called bullshit rewards they offer. Maybe some drivers do, but I don't. My acceptance rate is about 17%. This is your friends, your driver buddies. It's very bad in this very busy city. Yesterday, I worked 10 hours. Look at this guy, bro. 10 hours grossed, not made, grossed $187. And Dara claims drivers make $37 an hour or so. So if that's the case, then I'm 180 short for yesterday's, I guess. Now, I was like laughing, crying, whatever. I was like, yeah, you're right. What do you want me to do? I got punished for not being a yes man and accepting every request. When I first started, I was making about 1,400 to 1,500, working about 35 to 40 hours a week. Not anymore. Now about 60 hours to make the same money. Uber is really screwing drivers over. I gave up my W-2 to do this full time. I'm a single dad with 2 kids, and my oldest son has special needs, and now is not even coming close to making what I was making. Now, Mr. McDonald, Andrew McDonald, do you see this? I mean, do you see this? This is real, bro. This is as real as it gets. Look at these, Chris. I don't know what to say to this guy. What do you want me to say to this guy?
Mm.
Which one of these would you do, Chris?
I would say none of them.
First one, 9 miles, $4.68. Second one, 17 and a half miles for $10. Third one, 11 miles, 12 miles for $7. And the fourth one, I think, takes the cake. 15 miles for $8.90. That includes pickup and drop off.
And the
Who
fuel
the
surcharge.
Who the F is doing these, bro?
I don't know, but there's more.
Yeah, there's more in it. Now look at that. Look at that. Oh, this one takes the cake right here. This one on the left. 22 and a half miles for $8.55.
That's why it was
what
a
is
trip
this,
winner.
bro? What is this, bro? What is this, people? I mean, seriously, what is going on here? And here he put, his numbers weren't bullshit. He put his 10 hours and 8 minutes, $187.82. Yeah, Dara. What happened to 37, Dara? The guy is short 150.
Well,
Why don't you send him some
you
change?
know exactly what Dara will say.
Fucking bullshit, bro.
Active time, not online time.
Okay. Okay. So even active time, this guy probably did 12 trips. So let's say he was active 50% of the time, right?
Mhm.
So that would be his 37. Dara's 37, right? There you go. Okay. All right. There you go. I don't know. I mean, I get all these, and I'm heartbroken. Honestly, man, I'm heartbroken. I don't want to say anything bad, but when the guy sends me those screenshots for those trips, Chris, I go, shit. There's worse places than me. Because I'm thinking my shit is garbage. Look at this shit. I was like, what the anyway. So this is another email. Sergio, I've attached 2 screenshots that you will love. I'm going like, here it comes. Made $2.10, only $1.89 was deposited. Sending an email to support let you know the outcome. So, we talked about this Uber Pro debit card, right?
Yep.
Uber Pro debit card is supposed to deposit every single time you finish a trip. It automatically goes to the Uber Pro debit card, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So this guy paid attention, actually, and it's not the money here, but then the next part of the email is going to clarify this really well. He goes, instead of they giving me credit for $2.10, Uber Pro debit card was credited with $1.89, which is 22 cents less. So I'm going like, what's the big deal? Now I'm thinking, the 20 cents times 2 billion trips. Right?
There
So
you
here
go.
comes the second email. Here comes the follow-up. See, this is what I have to do, which is great. I love it. Keep coming on. Good day, sir. This is from him to me, this driver to me. Follow-up discrepancy issue, pay discrepancy issue. I've attached a chat between Diamond support and myself. I got the support. I couldn't put those up because it's not necessary. I believe what he's saying, and I read it anyway. As you can see, it is a joke, as I knew it would be. 4 responses by the same agent answering a question I did not ask. Does that sound familiar, bro?
Oh, all the time.
I then tried to call support. After an hour and 25 minutes, for fuck's sake, Uber, I was finally transferred to a manager that was US based. His name was Winston. Wasn't that the volleyball's name in fucking movie?
Oh, that was Wilson.
Wilson? Okay.
Yeah.
Winston, Wilson, same shit. His name was Winston, and you will see it on the attachments. As I was holding for that hour and 25 minutes, I looked at prior trips on my Uber Pro card, and there were many issues. Some overpaid, which is good, and mostly underpaid. So maybe 2 overpaid and 12 underpaid. Winston was apologetic and assured me that he would get back to me by phone in 48 hours. I explained to him that while the 21 cents is no big issue, with 2 billion trips per quarter, this guy must have watched us, Uber may be cheating drivers out of $400 million. And I will wait to see if he responds. Note, before I got to Winston, 2 agents offered me $5 for the inconvenience. I told them, shove it, that this was not about 21 cents, not to insult me. A few hours after I got a call, I got a message from another support person attached. They added $10 to my account. So they know they've effed up. And now they don't want this to go to the fucking, to the SMTMC show. He's here. And then they go, I will let you know Winston reaches out to me tomorrow. If you get Dara again, not me, but we will, it would be interesting to call support live. You see, that's a great goddamn idea. It would be interesting to call support live in front of him so he can see what a waste of money they are.
That would be interesting.
This is what I get. I love this stuff. Just feed it to me. And then this is the message from Uber. Of course, I blacked out his name. Thank you for reaching out about your payments. I have added $10 payment to your account for the fare November 21. So 21 cents turns into $10. Magic, poof.
All right, thanks for watching. That short little clip was from our live stream, Show Me the Money Club with Sergio and myself, Tuesdays, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. Make sure you subscribe, turn on all notifications so you'll be notified when we go live, as well as all of our awesome content. Make sure to check out this video right here, which will take you to the entire live stream, or check out this video right there. All right, drive smart, everyone.